Peace to all of the kings and queens that's out there. This is your brother, the 13th letter to the cipher, and we are BACKAGAIN on another great corona-free night, breathing in all of that great, less polluted air. Smells and feels sort of great there. So if you have not been outside, go outside, get some fresh air. The air is beautiful outside. And if this is your first time watching The Mo Show, I want to thank you for watching The Mo Show. Continue to watch it. Tell your friends about it. Hit that subscribe button. Press that like button. Press that share button. We're going to get straight off into this. It's not going to take long at all. In this regard, into the recent incidents that has occurred with the Chinese and black people over there in China. The Chinese have evicted black people from their apartments, from their homes. They are getting rid of them from over there in China on a suspect talking to some nonsense about how black people are the reason that the coronavirus existed over there. I'm like, come on now. This has gone too far. This is gone too far. How can you blame black people for coronavirus? You want to blame black people for crime. You want to blame black people for everything that's wrong with the world. You want to blame black people for not having nothing. You want to blame black people saying that they have the same opportunities as everybody else did. No, no, no. That is a lie. You all are stealing everything. You all have stolen everything from black folks. And I'm talking about Germans. I'm talking about the English. I'm talking about the French. I'm talking about the Spanish. I'm talking about the Dutch. Remember the Berlin Conference on how they wanted to divide up Africa? Yes. The Conference of Berlin? Yes. Now you got the Chinese that I spoke about last year, who was making it mandatory that the Africans over there in our Kubalan speak Mandarin language in their school. It was mandatory. They got Chinese jails over there in our Kubalan, and now you're placing black people out of China based upon the fact that you say that they are responsible for you all having coronavirus. Come on. Like, all of this is a joke, you all. All of this is a mass cover-up for something that is about to come. We already, as a whole, globally, have faced this chemical warfare that they've placed upon us. Now we continuously, as black people, face discrimination from Chinese, and the very same Chinese has invaded our Kubalan. Come on now. Come on now. Now, black folks, my question to you is, those brothers and those sisters over there, they should know what they have to do. But what about what we're going to do here when all of this is over? When so-called things get back to normal, which they never will be, but you should be crucified to the cross and whipped with barbed wire if you are found in a Chinese store, in a Chinese restaurant, any facility that is owned by a Chinese. You should be crucified to the cross and beat with barbed wire. Straight up. This is how you ladies, you go to these nail shops, they continue to beat you, spit on you, kick you, and you still go back. And you still go back. So now, is this a wake-up call? Not only, as I stated before in another video, black people are fighting on all fronts. On all fronts, and we are all we have. So we need to get our shit together. We have no friends. No friends. No friends on the planet at all. In fact, Dr. John Henry Clark made it clear when he said that we have no friends. If you want a friend, look in the mirror. That's what the master teacher said. Now, if you think I'm lying, just look at the situation. Look at the Conference of Berlin. Look at what has been taking place since. And like I said, Black folks, this is a perfect time while the economy is crashing. While the economy is crashing. When all of this is over with and it all goes down, you know that you are going to have to stop calling the police on each other for domestic violence because you can't live with each other. Black people, you're still shooting each other in the street. Black people, you still robbing and stealing and killing each other and from one another. Black people, and the world is watching what we're going to do in regards to this incident that the Chinese just has pulled on black people over there in China. The world is watching, black folks. The world is watching. What are you going to do? What are we going to do? They don't want us in China. They should leave Al-Kubalan immediately. In fact, they should be helped out immediately. As I stated before, if you're a black man here in America, black woman here in America, and you support Chinese establishment, you should be brought up on charges of treason to your own people, to your own dignity, for your own self, for your children. Nobody respects us. None. None. Because we don't respect ourselves. And the few that do have some common sense, they try to find ways to sway them the other way, or to turn you against that which you are seeking, which is to what? Wake up the masses of the people. For those of you who have these big platforms, put that word out. Put that word out. Like I said, this is not going to take long. Not going to take long at all. If you go back to a nail shop, cleaners, a laundromat, a restaurant, a hotel, a Chinese bank, anything dealing with the Chinese, you know what should happen to you as of tonight. This doesn't make any sense. World, this does not make any sense, and if you continue to accept this, death immediately will be pressed and executed upon many black people because of cowardness. Elijah Muhammad said that the black man has become a coward. The world is watching, black man. The world is watching, black woman. What are you going to do? What are we going to do? For those who have them big platforms, use them wisely. Use them wisely, and let's do what we need to do to counteract all of this attacking and assault that is being placed on us from all sides. In fact, in the Bible and in the Quran it says, "Where doest thou go, Satan? You haven't tried him yet. You haven't tried him yet. And what are you going to do with the righteous? You're going to go from back of them, in front of them, on both sides of them, all four corners of the earth. We have no friends. No friends." And by the way, the Quran and the Bible both said the same thing, just a little different. Christians are Muslims and Muslims are Christians. I'm just saying. But I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to drop that on you. And what's next? What's next? Because it's going to get worse. Find somebody that you can stay with in peace. Learn survival methods now. You should be embedding them in your brain and in your soul. If you don't know any survival skills, right now is a time for you to teach yourself and your family, especially your kids, because your kids with their youth is going to help sustain you and go to places that you can't get to. You think about that. So while you smoking that blunt, while you having that beer, while you having that Hennessy and tequila, you think about all of that while you playing that Xbox game, while you on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube talking about nothing, doing nothing, talking about celebrities who don't care about you, talking about athletes who don't care about you, and all of my religious people out there who's watching all of these fake ministers who rob you right out of your money and tell you a different story than what your book tell you, even though you right there listening to the man, but you're not reading your book. Getting robbed there. Getting robbed there. You see? All of this has been going on for the past 2,000 years. Okay, black people have been enslaved. We've never stopped being enslaved. We never stopped being enslaved. It started with the Arabs, and you think it ended with the slave Atlantic trade? No, you have people who call themselves Muslims over there in Libya right now, still slave trading black people, beating them right now, but they call themselves Muslims. Louis Farrakhan, you should have a problem with that. I'm just saying. You should have a problem with that. And you constantly asking those people to come into the mosque to learn about Islam when the Muslims who practice Islam is still enslaving us. But they're your homies. They're your homies. I'm just saying, minister, that ain't looking too good on you at all. Not to mention the fact that you already associate yourself with them people, Aleister Crowley members, man. Like, you just went totally... You know what, you said one thing about, you said that you haven't changed one atom's weight of Elijah Muhammad and leading the nation of Islam. Yes, you have. You have turned more than one atom's weight. You have turned a whole 360. I mean, surprised the whole universe with the move that you pulled. I'm just saying. And that's still dividing you, and that's still keeping the people dumb with Islam. Elijah Muhammad told them that they are God, and you're going to tell them that you are God, but then you spent off and said that you're waiting on somebody else to come. There's nobody else to come. Ain't nobody coming for you. You don't have no friends. None. Not even your fake religious leaders who would lead you to the slaughterhouse for cash and control, because they too are part of the Masonic order. With that, you all, I'm going to get out of here. If there's anything that I said about you if there's anything that I've said that you like, by all means, press that subscribe button, press that like button, press that share button, press that like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Stay away from the po-po. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke weed in your car while you're driving. And have some love, peace, and respect for your YOURSELF. Thanks for watching.